Alrighty, folks, you know I'm feeling great on a Monday morning because we're now 7-2 in my last 9 extra daily picks on my premium site. We had Nebraska -5, -5.5 yesterday in college basketball, and they actually smashed Michigan by 15. And the good news is we have another extra daily pick going off here today. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to my NBA free pick video here today for Monday, March 11th, 2024. Of course, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. And if you want to see which one of these free plays on this video that I actually like the best, you may want to think about signing up for my extra daily pick package here today. You'll get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my daily best play every single day during that time frame, absolutely free. It'll be included with your purchase, so you'll get 2 premium selections of mine every single day for the next 30 days. The math works out to be just 9 cents a day. Had to think about that real quick. Of course, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on the free videos and what I do on my premium site. Well, what I do here on the free videos is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side, and total. What I do on my premium site is, well, I actually share with you which one of these free plays on these videos that I actually like the best. Now, if you feel like you could use more than just 2 premium selections of mine a day, and maybe you want that full access pass, well, you may want to think about becoming a chairman member. Chairman members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast, absolutely free. It's going to be included with your purchase. I currently have over 1,345 members who are signed up and active on my premium site right now. Once again, the site is patreon.com/BrockPage. And with that, folks, we are going to dive into some free content. And boy, I'll tell you, we got ourselves a barn burner to start here. I'm talking about the Hornets at the Pistons, 7 o'clock Eastern start time. Detroit's -4, totals 217. And for a team laying a couple of baskets in this spot here, the Pistons have been pretty awful this year at home. They're 5-26 in the Little Caesars Arena, and they allow 121 points per contest there. And they're facing a Charlotte club who do they allow? They allow 121 points per contest at any location. I'm sorry. I said specifically that at Little Caesars. They're allowing 121 points a game anywhere, wherever they go, anytime they step on the court. And of course, they're facing a Charlotte club who does tend to score points late. As a matter of fact, the Hornets are a top 10 point producing team in the fourth quarter on the road. And in their most recent outings, the Hornets successfully covered the number against the likes of Brooklyn, Toronto, and Philadelphia. Now, injury-wise, Curry, Martin, Ball, Williams, and McGowan's are out. Trey Mann is currently listed as questionable. And out of the Hornets' last 10 outings, well, 8 out of those 10 ball games stayed under the line. They're also 61% to the under in their in-conference road games. Now, Detroit went 7-3 to the under in their last 10. Give me Charlotte +4, under 217. All right, next contest, Suns, Cavaliers, 7:30 Eastern start time. Phoenix is -5.5, totals 221. And speaking of the total in this one, the Cavs saw unders recently against the likes of the Hawks, Celtics, and Knicks. Meanwhile, Phoenix saw the under cash in their last 10 straight. They haven't seen an over since February 13th. They're also 15-8 to the under against the Eastern Conference. When it comes to selecting a winner in this one, this game's being featured as today's extra daily pick on my premium site. So if you want to see whether I like the Suns laying a couple of buckets on the road here, or if I like Cleveland catching a few baskets in their own building, this game once again is being featured as my extra daily pick. But as far as making a free play is concerned, give me the under 221. Next matchup, Mavericks Bulls, 8 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Dallas is -3.5, totals 233. Now, the Mavericks have done a nice job against the East this year. They're winning nearly 70% of their out-of-conference road games. When it comes to point production, well, these guys are a top 5 scoring team in the West. Luka Doncic leads the league in scoring, third in assists per game. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving averages 25.5 points a game himself, and he's drilling 41% of his long balls. And out of all of Dallas's road games against the Eastern Conference this year, they successfully covered the point spread in 75% of those games. I'm a pretty popular guy here today. Wow, that phone's going off the hook. I normally put it on mute, but forgot. Man, I'll tell you, pretty popular. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, injury-wise, more good news. The Mavs are, mostly healthy at the moment. No significant injuries to report to you here today. And when it comes to the total, the Mavs saw unders against the likes of the Heat, Sixers, and Suns. Meanwhile, Chicago, they went 60% to the under in their last 10. Give me the Mavericks -3.5, under 233. Next game, Warriors Spurs, 8 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Golden State's -4, totals 228. And even though Steph Curry will not suit up here this evening, you still got to remember that San Antonio is just downright bad. They rarely try to win games. I've got to imagine the Warriors can still beat them with some role players. Guys like Klay Thompson, he's second on the roster in scoring, shooting it well from three land. And of course, Jonathan Kuminga, he's making 53% of his attempts from the field. And once again, they're facing a San Antonio team who's just 7-21 straight up at home this year. 120 points a night they allowed in those home games. When it comes to grabbing rebounds, well, I got to imagine San Antonio's going to get out-rebounded here tonight. They're in the bottom 3 in home defensive boards. Meanwhile, Golden State's the best offensive rebounding team on the road in the NBA. Now, injury-wise, once again, Steph Curry's out with an ankle. Everyone else is healthy and ready to go, though. So, like I said, we're going to see some role players, going to have to step it up here tonight. 8 out of Golden State's last 10 outings did stay under the line. They also went 60% to the under in their last 10 gatherings with the Spurs. So if you're into historical trends, plenty of unders to go around. Now, San Antonio saw 6 out of their last 10 stay under the total themselves. Give me Golden State -4, under 228. Next contest, Raptors Nuggets, 9 o'clock East. Denver's -15, totals 231. And even though Denver continues to roll, this is a big number for a team who's got a losing record against the point spread when facing the East. And shockingly enough, Denver's having a couple of problems on offense that could give them issues here today. For one, they've struggled shooting from long range and from the foul line. And number two, the Nuggets, they have a tough time scoring late. They're in the bottom 10 in fourth quarter point production. And as banged up as Toronto is at the moment, they still do a nice job of scoring on the road themselves. And as a matter of fact, Toronto's arguably the best second half scoring team on the road in the East. And then their last 10 ball games, the Raptors have covered against the likes of Phoenix, Indiana, and Atlanta. Now, total-wise, Toronto saw overs in 6 out of their last 10. They're also 85% to the over in their out-of-conference road games. I know that doesn't seem like a verifiable stat, but that is true. They are, once again, 85% to the over in their out-of-conference road games. Now, Denver, on the other side, they saw overs in 5 out of their last 9 themselves. Overs against the likes of Utah, Boston, and the Lakers. Give me Toronto +15, over 231. Now with that, folks, we're going to dive into our next and final breakdown for the video. Going to be in that Celtics-Blazers game, 10:30 Eastern start time. Boston's -9.5, totals 217 and a hook. And even though the Celtics are banged up at the moment, the Blazers, they have a handful of guys on the injury report themselves. Grant and Minaya are questionable for Portland. Sharp, Walker, and Brogdon are out. Now to 32 ball games in the Moda Center. The Blazers haven't won many of them. They're just 10-22 straight up on their own court. They're actually letting their opponents make 50% of their field goals against them in front of their own fans. And even though the Celtics are banged up right now, like I said, they do have a few guys that can still get to the basket. Sam Hauser is shooting 41% from three land. Al Horford makes nearly 50% of his field goals. When it comes to the injury list, Holiday, Brown, White, and Tatum are questionable to suit up. Porzingis has already been scratched. When it comes to the total, the Blazers saw unders recently against the likes of Memphis, Miami, and Charlotte. They're also 9-3 to the under against the Eastern Conference at home. Now, Boston saw 6 out of their last 9 stay under the line themselves. Give me the Celtics -9.5, under 217 and a hook. Now, with that, folks, we're going to dive into our quick pick recap. Give me the Hornets +4, under 217. I like the under 221 in the Suns-Cavaliers game. I'm 3-0. My last 3 crowd pleaser teasers on my premium site. Not sure why we're talking about that. Weren't we talking about the extra daily pick? Yeah. I'm also 7-2 in my last 9 extra daily picks on my premium site. We do have plays going off in both of those packages here today. The link is in my bio. Mavericks -3.5, under 233. Warriors -4, under 228. Raptors +15, over 231. Give me the Celtics -9.5, under 217 and a hook. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium site. If you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. As an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks that Chairman Package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. It gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. As an added bonus, you are also going to get access to my Chairman podcast absolutely free. It's going to be included with your purchase. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium site at patreon.com/BrockPage.